Hi, Dave down at Eye to Eye Optical again. A little Thursday morning talk, and we are going to talk about your prescription, how to simplify what all this means. So, whenever you go to an eye doctor, they put that machine in front of you. It's called a phoropter, and most of the time, if you see an ophthalmologist, they write your prescription in what's called plus cylinder form. If you go to an optometrist, they will write it in minus cylinder form, and that just has to do with their training, their schooling, and the phoropter that they have. So this is a prescription written out, and we're going to talk about that. So the right lens is OD, is the right lens. That stands for ocular dexter. Ocular sinister is the left lens. So you might have on your prescription OD, OS, you might have right and left. So here's a prescription written in plus cylinder form, probably done by an ophthalmologist or an ophthalmology group. Whenever we make up eyeglasses or fit contact lenses, we have to change this from plus cylinder to minus cylinder because all eyeglasses are made up in minus cylinder. The reason for that is if we make up a pair of glasses in plus cylinder, you always have a base curve on the front of the lens. And then if in plus cylinder, the base curve would be on the inside of the lens, and we'd have to grind the prescription on the outside of the lens, and that's not possible. So all contact lenses, all glasses are transposed. We're going to transpose this prescription into minus cylinder form because then we have that base curve on the front of the lens, the steepness of the front of the lens, and then we grind the prescription on the inside of the lens. So all glasses, contact lenses are made in minus cylinder form. So if we look at this prescription, I'm gonna change this prescription from plus cylinder to minus cylinder, and you watch what kind of difference the numbers look like. So I'm just going to this prescription and this prescription are exactly the same. It's just this is written in plus cylinder, this is written in minus cylinder. Now we've got the base curve on the front. We can grind the prescription on the backside. So I'm going to change this one into minus cylinder too. So again, these two prescriptions are exactly the same, just written differently, minus cylinder. These two prescriptions are exactly the same. So now this is what we use right here. Even though this is the way the prescription's written, this is what we're going to look at. So we have sphere, cylinder, and axis. The sphere of your prescription tells us if you're nearsightedness or if you're farsighted. A nearsighted lens person usually has a minus in front of here. A nearsighted person can't see distance but can see up close. If you were farsighted, that number would be a plus. A farsighted person means you can see far, but up close is a little bit off. So this person right here is nearsighted, right eye, left eye. Cylinder and axis, these two numbers go together. These two numbers go together. And what cylinder means is this will correct your astigmatism. And so this is the amount of astigmatism, and this is the position where we need to correct it. This is the amount of astigmatism. This is where we need to correct it. When a person has astigmatism, what that is, if if you had a basketball and you cut a basketball in half, all the curves would be exactly the same. If you have astigmatism, that is normally a misshaped cornea a little bit. So if you have astigmatism, instead of your cornea shaped like a basketball cut in half, it's more shaped like a football, where you have steeper curve this way, flatter curve this way. So this is the amount of astigmatism, and this is the position at where it needs to be corrected. And your astigmatism, your football shaped eye, can be like this way, or it can be like this. I'm not a very good artist, but this way. So this is the flattest part of your eye, and that's where that needs to be corrected. That's astigmatism. Sometimes if you are 40 years and above, you will have a bifocal add power, something like a plus 1.25 or a plus 1.50. As we age, this bifocal number gets stronger and stronger. So that's kind of the prescription end of it. Sphere tells us nearsightedness or farsightedness. Cylinder tells us the amount of astigmatism or the amount of misshaped of the cornea, and the axis tells us where the astigmatism needs to be corrected. Another really quick thing that we have with a prescription is a PD, pupillary distance. Quite often, and what a pupillary distance means is really it means the distance between the center of each eye. A lot of places do what's called a binocular PD, where they just measure it and it's 63 millimeters. Here at Eye to Eye Optical, we do monovision PDs, which means we measure from the center of the bridge of the nose to the center of this eye and to the center of this eye. Because yes, it's 63 millimeters, but myself, I have from the center of my right eye, here's my left eye, from here to here, it is 30 millimeters, and from here to my left eye, it's 33 millimeters. So it does equal 63, but if I don't do monocular PDs, my bifocals aren't going to line up. The optical center of the distance isn't going to line up. Very important that we do monocular PDs, not binocular. So that's just a real quick tip on your prescription and a little bit about how glasses are made. They're always made in minus cylinder form, because then we can grind the prescription on the inside of the lens. These two numbers, contact lenses, are always made in minus cylinder form. These prescriptions look completely different, but they're exactly the same, just written differently. So if you do have any questions about your prescription, either stop down and see us at Eye to Eye Optical, or give us a call at our always easy number is 218-998-EYES, 218-998-3937. Thank you and have a great day.